Hey friends. Okay, I'm back for week 2 of this little mini series I'm doing following the Global Leadership Summit. Throughout this series, I'm asking you 3 questions. Those 3 questions are: what do you love irrationally? What breaks your heart? And what drives you crazy or makes you righteously angry? This is based off of Craig Rochelle's leadership talk, where he gives us permission to obsess about these things. What I want to talk about today is, what do you love irrationally? And I'm going to share what I love irrationally, what kind of makes me tick. And one of Craig's points in this talk was that, society conditions us for conformity. So sometimes we feel like we don't have permission to love something irrationally because we're the only ones who might be passionate about it, and so that makes us a little weird. But no, we have permission to obsess about these passions God has given us, these things that are unique to who we are. And so I want to see, did you answer the question, what do you love irrationally, from last week's video? I outlined the 3 questions then. That's what we're going to talk about today. If you haven't, press pause right now, take a minute, write down, what do you love irrationally? What do you love irrationally? Okay. Now I'm going to share with you what I love irrationally, like what sets me on fire and energizes me, is making things go like this. Making everything click and come together, particularly in coaching people and coaching leaders. So one of my favorite things is like sitting across the table from someone who's stuck. And I feel like God has given me this unique ability to be like, okay, I'm seeing this. I know this is happening over here. Let's put these things together. And then if you do this, this, and this, why don't you try that? It might actually just get that flywheel turning and get you some momentum in the direction God is leading. Okay, that sets me on fire. Now, when I first answered this question, I thought to myself, what do I love irrationally? What do I love irrationally? Work. I love work. I want to work. I feel good when I'm achieving. I love to work, but it's not work. It's not just any work. It's not just anything I do. It's that specific piece of what I do that I'm so passionate about it. So, what do you love irrationally? And you have permission to obsess over it. Now, what I also want you to do is consider how you can lean into it. Give yourself permission to trust that God has given you love for that thing. Now, it might not be a work thing for you, okay? It might be your family. It might be mountain biking. It might be gardening. Great. Do it for the glory of God. Do it and honor Him as you do it, okay? That doesn't mean do it perfectly. That doesn't mean do it all the time, but pay attention to Him in it. And maybe He can show you why He put that irrational love for it in your heart. And irrational doesn't mean bad. It means extreme. It means powerful. It means potent. It means not conformed, right? It's not normal. And that's good. Okay, be encouraged by whatever you love irrationally. And I would love to hear what that is. So send me an email or grab me this weekend. Love you, friends. See you next week for question 2.